You know the movie True Grit, Mitch, a huge hit across the country. This morning, we're keeping it local with the story of a Springdale native who worked behind the scenes on the film.
How cool, right? Chip Huntington Jr., a graduate of Springdale High School and Arkansas Tech. He was also a former intern right here at Channel 5. Obviously, he's got the true grit necessary to make it in the movie business. Hearing the stories at the Huntington Chiropractic Center in Springdale will send chills up your spine. Turns out the doctor's son, Chip, was a grip in the production of the movie True Grit. One day, Chip Jr. was just hanging out on the set when the Matt Damon came up and started peppering him with questions about the hanging judge that was featured in the film.
He came and looked up my son, and he said, "Are you Chip Huntington from Arkansas?" He said, "Yes." He said, "Was there really a Judge Isaac Parker?" And of course he acknowledged that there was, They had a little conversation, and then parted company. But he talked with Haley Steinfeld, who was played Maddie Ross, and she said he was very impressed with her. She's a very, very dynamic character, and she's got a lot of potential for a 15-year-old girl.
Chip Jr. has now been in the movie business for 11 years. After graduating from Arkansas Tech, he took a job with a production company in British Columbia before finally moving to Austin, Texas. There he has worked on hundreds of films, including Miss Congeniality with Sandra Bullock. But for an Arkansas boy, nothing beats working with the Coen brothers on True Grit.
He's a grip. He's a technical guy that has done everything there is to do on making a movie on the set. So he's just very diversified, and he loves it. He just absolutely loves what he's doing.
Chip was a broadcasting major in college and worked for Channel 5 for a short time. He read an article in a school newspaper that talked about earning 3 free credit hours for working on an Arkansas-based film project. He's been hooked and getting booked to work on films ever since.
What do you think his ultimate dreams and aspirations are in the movie business?
Well, one of his dreams actually came true, was working with the Coen brothers. He had never worked with them before, so he considered that a step up on his resume.
Reporting from Springdale, Mitch Roberts, 5 News.
So 2 dreams come true for his career. He worked at Channel 5. That's awesome. And also working on True Grit. Chip Jr. interned at 5 back in the late 90s. But according to his proud dad, and I think you can see, he has found his true calling in the movie business.
And right after working on True Grit, Chip worked on the set of a film called Bernie. This is a dark comedy starring Matthew McConaughey, Jack Black, and Shirley MacLaine. Now, what I wouldn't give to be Chip and meet all these people, Matthew McConaughey, Matt Damon, not too bad.
I see where you're going with this. Sandra Bullock wouldn't be bad here for me to meet. I'm telling you that much.
I hear you.